What's up guys, Rampage here again, bringing you today's question of the day. So for today's question, I'm going to be asking you guys, what is your favorite fire type move? Now for me, I have two choices, but to pick between one of them is really tough, but I'm going to try anyway. And those two are either Flare Blitz or Blast Burn. Now Blast Burn is not really a good move, but it looks fucking epic, and it's just really cool and really strong, even though you have to recharge after a turn. And Flare Blitz, that move is just sick as hell to me as well. I really like that move. But if I had to pick one, I guess I'm going to say that my favorite move is Flare Blitz, just because it's more reliable than Blast Burn. So anyway, leave your answers in the comments below, and let's get started with the battle. What's up guys, Rampage here again, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Here we got a pretty good battle against some guy who goes by the name of DrakeCPKMN that I found off of Smoking. But I do believe he has a YouTube, so I will include his link in the description below. This was a really good battle. I believe it was real close, real fun. I hope you guys enjoy. And I'm using a rain team. My opponent's not using weather, but he is using that big threat called Keldeo and the Landorus Therian form, so I gotta watch out for those two. Those are the main things. But without further ado, let's get started with this battle. I'm going to lead off with my Politoed. My opponent's going to lead off with his Landorus, and seeing Landorus in the lead spot, I'm kind of thinking that this thing is choice because it could just U-turn easily. And he is going to go for the U-turn, so my suspicions about him being choiced are turned on. Anyway, he's going to U-turn out into his Keldeo, and I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam. I don't even know why, but because it was pretty obvious that he was going to switch out. I could have went for Toxic or something, but anyway, I'm just going to go for Ice Beam as he brings in Keldeo. I get the freeze, unfortunately, but I don't believe it matters because he is going to thaw out this turn. So he's going to be able to set up a sub, and that's not good at all. I could have easily just stayed in and Perish Songed as well. I don't know why I didn't do that. But anyway, I'm going to go out in my Latios. I have Psychic on this Latios, so this should be able to counter Keldeo nicely. And he's just going to go for the Surf on me, and that is going to do... Damn, that did a lot. That is a resisted hit on Latios, which has really good special defense. That did about 40, almost 50%. But anyway, I'm just going to go for the Psychic. Now he's going to bring out Dragonite, and he's suspecting me to be Expert Belt, I guess, or at least not choice. So he's going to double switch out into his Heatran, predicting the Draco Meteor, which was a good play on his part. Because, actually, I guess Expert Belt Latios is kind of taking the place of Specs Latios. I'm not sure. I don't really come across Specs Latios that much anymore. But anyway, that's me rambling. I'm going to go out to my Jirachi, because I figure he's just going to want to set up his Stealth Rock, seeing as though he doesn't have him up. And Heatran seems to be the likely Stealth Rock setter-upper, I guess. Anyway, I'm just going to set up my own Stealth Rocks now. I know he really can't do I'm talking too fast. I know he really can't do too much to my Jirachi in the rain because Fire moves will be weakened and I can take an Earth Power. So he's going to go onto his Gengar, and now his Gengar is attempting to set up a sub. I'm just going to hit it with an Iron Head. And I was hoping that this thing wasn't the sub disable set, but saying sub, I'm kind of thinking that it is. And along with lefties, it most likely is. So I'm going to go out into my Scizor, and he's going to go for the Focus Blast. I thought he might go for the disable, predicting my Bullet Punch, so I'm just going to go for the U-turn. And luckily, I'm able to break the sub, so that's nice. I can just U-turn out and go back out into my Politoed, and now being out with Politoed, I could probably just set up a Perish Song on this thing. So after all these after turn effects, we'll finally see. Oh, he doesn't have lefties, he has Black Sludge. Same difference. But anyway, he's going to go for the Scald. I'm going to go for the Scald. Big fail on my part. I'm going to go for the Scald, break his sub. And now I think I'm going to go for the Perish Song, but he's going to switch out. So yeah, he's going to switch out. He's going to go out into his Keldeo, knowing that I'm going to go for a Scald again. And I believe I'm just going to go for a Perish Song, which is nice because now this Keldeo won't be able to stay in on me for too long. Well, he can, but he'll die in the process. So now what am I going to do? I believe I'm going to switch out. I'm going to switch out, go out into my Amoonguss. I believe it's the best suited Pokemon to deal with this Keldeo right now. He's just going to set up a sub. I don't think that was very smart. He should have just started spamming attacks on me, saying as though he just wasted one of his turns to stay in because, you know, Perish Song is affecting him. But he's going to go for the Surf now, and Rain Boost the Surf does a nice chunk to my Amoonguss. And Amoonguss is a real nice counter for Keldeo. It works. It has Spores, so you could sleep something for free. Clear Smog to stop those stat boosts. It doesn't hit hard at all though, and what else was I going to say? It's pretty slow, so I don't know how good it'll be, but it works in countering Keldeo. And sometimes people don't even counter Keldeo, so I don't really know what to say about Amoonguss. But anyway, I am going to go for the Spore. It's pretty obvious he was going to switch out, and I could just Spore his Heatran nicely. So yeah, now I got one of his pokes asleep. Don't have to worry about his Heatran for quite some time. Just going to go out into Politoed now because Politoed is a good Pokemon to be on against this thing. and I could just hit this thing with some scalds, even though that this thing is most likely specially defensive. So anyway, he's asleep. I'm going to hit him with a scald, and hopefully this does a lot. Let's see. Okay, it's after lefties. I don't believe it's going to be a 2-hit KO, so that's unfortunate. But I am going to just keep barraging him with some scalds, and he still is asleep, so that's nice because now he won't be able to get like a Earth Power or HP Grass or Toxic or whatever he wants to go for on me. He won't be able to get that off, and I'm also getting some lefties recovery going for me, so that's nice. Unfortunately, he will wake up though, but actually this really isn't unfortunate though because his Heatran's close to death, and I can just take this thing out with a scald now and put something else to sleep. So even though he got the Toxic on me, I'm free to put something else to sleep, so him waking up wasn't really too bad for me. Anyway, he's going to go out into his Keldeo again, and he's going to switch out now into his Gengar. I don't really see the points in that. Maybe I don't know. He could have just went out to his Gengar straightforward. I'm not sure. But he's going to go out into his Gengar. I'm going to go for the Perish Song, which I'm fine by as well, because I don't want this thing sub-disabling on me all day either. And I believe I'm going to switch out, but he's also going to switch out now. He's going to go back out into his No. Okay, he's going to go back out into his Oh my gosh. He's going to go back out into his Keldeo. I'm going to switch my Politoed out and go out into my Scizor. And now I kind of think I see the triple switch. That was a triple switch, right? Or double switch? Triple switch? Anyway, he's going to go back out into his Keldeo because he didn't want the Perish Song to be on this thing originally, and after I went for the Perish Song on the Gengar, he knew that I would switch out. So I guess that was a good prediction on his part. I'm going to go out in the Scizor, he's going to take that out with a Surf, and now I'm going to go out into my Tornadus to revenge kill, and I finally caught up, and he's out with his Gengar now. Going to go for the Hurricane on that, and take that thing out. Now he's going to bring out his Landers, and the way he brings this thing in kind of implies that this thing is definitely Choice Scarf, so I'm going to switch out. Go out into my Jirachi because I'm thinking he's going to go for the Stone Edge or the HP Ice, one of the two, which Jirachi could take both, and I am able to take the Stone Edge even though he gets a crit, which is not, it doesn't really matter at all in any case. But now he's going to go out into his Fortress. That's fine. I'm free to Body Slam anything since his Gengar is not in anymore. Going to Body Slam this Fortress. Fortunately for me, I do get the Para Hacks on him, which is nice, but I don't even know if he's going to get fully paralyzed. I don't remember that much, but anyway, gonna switch out now because Jirachi can't do anything to this Fortress. I'm gonna go out on Politoed just to see how much Rain Boost his Scald will do. And it's not like I'll get the burn or anything, but I just want to get some damage off on this thing at least, because I'm pretty sure a Hurricane can't take this Fortress out from where it's at. But if I can just get at least one Scald off on it, maybe then a Hurricane will be able to take it out. I think that's what my thought process was. I cannot talk. Anyway, I'm gonna go for the Scald. It's looking like a 2-hit KO, so that's nice. He's just going to stay in, and he does get fully paralyzed that turn, so that's nice. I'm just going to hit him with another Scald, and I am able to take out the Fortress, so that's also nice. Don't have to worry about that thing anymore. So I'm in a good position, I think. Now he's going to bring out Keldeo, and I'm just going to Perish Song this thing, or at least try to Perish Song him. As he's going to go for the Secret Sword, I am able to live, and I go for the Scald, so I don't Perish Song him. Don't know what I was doing. I should have easily Perish Songed him, but I thought as long as he didn't set up a sub, I was good. I'm not sure. Because, how do you say, I don't know. I should have just went for the Perish Song now that I look back at this, but it doesn't matter. I can just go out into my Latios now and go for the Psychic on this thing. Easily take him out. He has nothing that wants to take a Psychic. And, yeah. Or, actually, I think I'm about to start carrying Side Shock on Latios, just because Calm Minding and stuff, and Side Shock hits physical defense, so I think Side Shock could probably be better. But anyway, he went out to his Landers. He's going to go for the U-turn, and he's able to take me out with that U-turn from the point of health I was at. So now he's going to go out into his Dragonite. I completely forgot that he had this thing. But all is not lost because I still do have my Tornadus. And I actually think that this Tornadus had HP Ice, which I think I've definitely changed it now to U-turn, because U-turn is more beneficial in certain situations. I'm just going to take that thing out though. Take out his Dragonite easily. And now he's going to bring out his Landers again. Still not worried because I believe, nope, he goes for the Stone Edge. Don't know why I stayed in. I thought I was going to switch on to Jirachi if I still had it. I don't even know if I still have Jirachi. Not sure, but I'm going to go out into my Amoonguss. Amoonguss can definitely take this thing on. I do have HP Ice. And he has Stone Edge, won't kill me, won't get a crit. Going to go for the HP Ice. Going to take out this Landers, and I'm guessing my Jirachi did die. So that was his last guy. That was the game. It was a real fun battle, real good battle. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please push that like button. Also leave a comment. I do enjoy reading your comments. Bad narration is bad, and I will see you guys in the future. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Rampage here, signing out. Goodbye.